I finally got it. I asked the question. This gorgeous print that everybody just go nuts over. Stolen! The monogram print, it was stolen from the Kwele tribe. This print. This. Yeah. So in my last video, I posed the question, why does Louis Vuitton have my people in a chokehold? Essentially, why does Mr. Bernard Arnault, B.A., nobody answered me, not a soul, zilch. My subscribers, they're pretty silent. And those that came to visit, they didn't say anything much. They didn't even subscribe. I forgive you. I love you. This is your opportunity to subscribe. Because today, we are going to discuss, finally, I've gotten the answer. Guys, it's mind-blowing. I swear. I now know the answer to the age-old question. Why LV has us in a chokehold? And by us, I mean black people. By the way, this is my outfit for today. It's actually a top, but I bought it in large, so I'm able to wear it. Oh, it's such a beautiful top. I'm styling it as a dress today. I've even turned it backwards. Yeah, this is actually the back. This is what the front looks like. It's not a huge difference because it's kind of almost like a boat neck style. I love that style on me as well. And I love the versatility of this. This is a piece, it's about maybe 10 to 12 years old. I have it in 3 different colors. That's how much I love it. So I'm gonna style it today with my Valentino bag. And yes, the color of the season. Brown is my second favorite color, so it's always in my closet, no matter what. And of course, my boots. These are the OGs of the ones that were currently on the 2024, 2025 runway. I love them. That's why I tell you guys not to get rid of your pieces. So I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. A lot of us sisters and perhaps brothers, we love our LV. LV even hired us, at least 2 of us that I know of. But sometimes they say when people just hire you out of the blue for your creativity or your creative direction for a brand, when at least one of them that I know don't really have any experience in that area, and it's not nepotism, it's not really friendship. Sometimes you wonder why some people hire you, But then you might get the answer, and the answer, oh my God, we're going to discuss it on this channel. Sustainability matters. We embrace imperfect sustainability. So I'm going to leave you some tips on how you could be sustainable as well as suspicious. Let's get into this. So the Louis Vuitton damier, which actually means in German, the meaning is this. Yeah, the damier ebene or ebene, however, you Louis Vuitton enthusiasts, LV's experts, the damier ebene, that print that the father or grandfather or great grandfather put into production, that print, guess where it came from? Parts of it was stolen. Okay, let's not be that harsh. Borrowed. It was the inspiration for the damier ebene. It was stolen, guys. And this is a print that has made Louis Vuitton billions of dollars. Did the Kwele tribe get any credits? Nope. Nada. Zilch. Nope. They probably don't even know. As I've mentioned before, so many companies, brands, they borrow, they steal, they dupify. My word, by the way. Yeah. It's a coinage. Yeah. They dupify. They replicate. Well, you know, that's not my word. But guys, this is what has been happening for decades, centuries even, where people are inspired. So they borrow these without giving credits to where these actually came from. Make millions of dollars and not even give these people $1 for what they have essentially stolen from them. Am I mad? Deep breath. Deep breath. Positivity. Positivity. Positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Guys, the damier ebene is essentially a stolen print. I saw an article some time ago about somebody saying that there are certain groups of people like us that often feel too entitled, or that some groups of people owe them. Yes, sometimes I'm going to go as far as to say, yes, sometimes they owe these people stuff because these are stolen properties and something needs to be done. So now I know why, my people, why these brands and these prints have a chokehold on my people. And that's not the only print that was stolen. They were stolen. Borrowed. Yeah, they were borrowed. You see that monogram print? Oh yes, I have a bag. Guys, this print, repeat this. Let me tell you why Louis Vuitton has a hold on my people. Let me tell you. That monogram print, this, the print that was introduced by the Sun in 1896. The print that was put into production in 1896. Stolen. Some might say inspired. Borrowed. It was stolen. The Louis Vuitton damier ebony. Guys, that was also stolen too. From the Cuba chief's attire. His formal attire too. So, the Louis Vuitton damier, guys, was stolen from the Cuba chief's formal attire. From the Cuba kingdom in Congo, Africa. There's no getting away from that. It's right there staring you in the face. No credit. Zilch. Nada. Nothing. Are they supposed to feel entitled? Nah. You're supposed to still go on your journeys. Go discover. Yeah, just continue to do what you do best from history to today. It's no big deal. It's just a print. As long as you have the capital and you could do justice to it, go do your thing, Mr. Capitalist. No. Those tribes, who are they? They're nobodies, right? They don't deserve a thing. Why should they? Yeah, because they were just sitting there looking all pretty and all spectacular. Do they think that they have no money to actually do anything, so why should they get anything? I'm the one that put my capital and blood and sweat into it, right? Really? Is that how it should be? Yet, if I accidentally upload one of my videos with a song, I'm easily copyrighted or, yeah, could be accused of illegal stuff if I'm not careful. But yet, that's okay, right? Okay. That's not the only print that was stolen. Do you remember that runway show in 2012 with those checked, bright, beautiful red and pink, I think? Yeah. Stolen. LV's men's collection in 2012 was inspired by the Maasai shuka, a traditional African blanket cast in colorful shades of red and blue. The design was stolen from the Maasai tribe of Kenya and Tanzania. Yeah, it's pretty, eh? Yeah, it's really pretty. It's gorgeous. Any credit? Nah. Was inspired. Not stolen at all. None. You know, the interesting thing that I find with LV is that this is how smart they are. Sometimes they utilize your people. They actually place them as creative directors. the brain behind the creation, because those are not the only borrowed designs that Louis Vuitton has been accused of over the years. Yep, this. Yep, there's a lawsuit out there somewhere. Guys, it's been going on for a long, long time. It's been going on. It's happening with so many brands. Think of Versace. Do you know that gorgeous Greca print? Yeah, it was inspired. It was also borrowed from the Kuba tribe. Yeah, that too. Sorry? Did they get any credit? No. What do they know? They were just sitting there looking pretty. Why? Why should they get credit for it, right? Nah, they're okay. They're okay. They don't need anything. They're fine. They're fine. The Africa continent is a country. Those countries, they're rich in resources. Those people are just lazy. They just need to try to tap into their resources, their natural resources, and they'll be fine. It's just a print. Yeah. So it's so interesting that those are not the only ones when it comes to, even there are bigger brands that are even capitalizing on the designs of some content creators. There's a TikTok, I think his name is it Ian? But he took it so nicely. He created the jiggy? That denim, that style that was recently shown on the runway by Scaparelli. Please, if that's not true, I'm not sure. So I'll correct it here. But that was shown on the runway. And the guy was so flattered. He got no credit for it, but he was so flattered that this was shown on the runway by one of the juggernauts out there, the big boys, the big players in the fashion industry, with no credit. He took it so well. You know, it was like when Chanel felt so flattered by plagiarism. Guys, it's been going on for ages. And nobody is getting credits. But if we have to look at the fact that my people are in such a chokehold over the Louis Vuitton monogram print and the damier ebony, it's because, one, not only are our people being used to enhance this brand even more, to let it climb higher, but these are prints that we, as some group of people, certain tribes, have a special connection to. And that connection is felt because the print forms part of the history of some group of people. So it certainly explains the chokehold that the Louis Vuitton damier ebony and the monogram print has on my people. My question in my last video was, my demand my request in the last video was to set my people free. Set my people free. Why does LV Canvas has my people in a chokehold? I need to set my people free. But now I understood that there's a connection to this print, so my people would not likely be free because they're connected to it. So hopefully that somebody, some generation would look beyond the profit and somehow contribute in some way to the Kuba, the Kwele, these tribes. Do something. There's something you could do. Make their life a little bit better, or the people in those countries a bit better in some way. Help them. It's not by donating stuff. No, that's just a band-aid solution. But contribute to research and development in some way to help these countries extricate themselves, to make them be better economically in some way. Provide the know-how and the capital to not only help them in small businesses. There's so much they could do. Come on, you're benefiting from their prints. That at least you could do something. Do something. At least give them some credit. Guys, I hope that you have learned something. I hope that you have in some way enjoyed this video. It's a serious issue, but I hope that it was at least educational in some way, so that you know that when you're supporting a brand, that you demand that they not only have your money trickle down to the smaller guys down there in really substantial ways, substantial, not just breadcrumbs. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you subscribe and you like, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.